got caught in the rain today on my training ride, and obviously I checked the weather. I knew I was gonna get caught in the rain. I decided to go out on the roads instead of getting on my trainer anyways.
Rain? Here's why you should go ride in it with Emma Martin, professional endurance mountain bike rider.
Why do I do that? Really good question. Not because I'm silly and ridiculous. I mean, I kind of am. I really love riding my bike outside. Don't really love the trainer, but it's a really good opportunity to practice the right clothing attire that you're going to need for the temperatures and conditions.
What to wear in the rain.
So today it's July. It's been really hot, and so it's pouring down rain today, but it's like in the 70s, low 80s, probably a little later today. So I wasn't worried about being cold. I just knew I was going to need a rain jacket. When I was doing my intervals, they were going uphill, up the mountain towards Mount Bachelor. And it wasn't raining super hard, and so I wasn't afraid to get a little bit wet. But as soon as I turned around for my endurance time pedaling down, I put on my rain jacket, and that was super nice when I was going through town coming back home.
How to be seen in the rain.
But making sure that I'm seen when the weather is not ideal is super important for me too. So I've got blinky lights on the front and the back of my bike, and those are really good bright LEDs. They're not just cheap little lights. My helmet's bright orange, and then my rain jacket, this is a Volet rain jacket. It's actually this really cool reflective material, so when light shines on it, it really illuminates. So I make sure I'm really well seen.
And yeah, there's an advantage to riding in the rain on race day.
So back to the question, why in the world would I choose to go out in the rain? I think it's a really big training advantage if you're doing that. In that nobody really loves getting soaked and riding their bike. The water's in your face, it's a little squirrely on corners, but being comfortable in the conditions, knowing you know how to ride in it, knowing that you have the right gear, knowing how your brakes work.
And some equipment does make riding in the rain easier.
I've got Shimano disc brakes on my road bike, and it lets me kind of play with whether I want the ceramic or that resin compound brake pads, which ones work better for me in the rain, getting comfortable with the braking distances, how my bike handles. I ride some, I like the Criterium Endurance tires that Kenda Tire makes. On the road, they have just a little bit of interesting, like, tready stuff that does a really good job gripping when the pavement's really wet, especially, when there's like just a skim of water. That's kind of when I find it the most dangerous, because all that oil has kind of come up from all the vehicles, and that's when I'm kind of worried about traction. Once it actually has been raining and there's puddles, my tires go straight through that, they're finding the pavement, and it's great. So anyways, getting comfortable with all those conditions, when I show up on race day and the weather's pouring down rain, I've got the advantage because I've been out in the rain, made that choice to do that a few times, and when everybody else is moaning and groaning about it, I'm like, well, it's actually an advantage to me because I dislike it less than everybody else, and I'm probably more comfortable. So next time it rains, don't be afraid to throw on a rain jacket, some bright blinky stuff, and head out there. I'm gonna go finish my ride.